Welcome back to another LSPDFR patrol. I noticed I didn't actually have a park ranger character, so I made one. Alyssa Kieran is her name. You can see she looks very professional. We already got her hair tied back. That's going to be important when you're on patrol. You don't want your hair getting in your face. How annoying would that be? So we're gonna head into the station here. We're actually just gonna get our uniform out of the Rockford Hills Police Station for the SASP, and we're gonna go ahead and get started for today's patrol. So let's find it here. SASP right here. I'm thinking the Class A in the Ranger configuration. I think that looks pretty good for a park ranger. So we'll go ahead and confirm this. We also have a new police truck from Blue Ghost that I'm going to show you here. And there it is. It's a Chevy Colorado. So let's go ahead, hop in this one, and we'll take a look at the car before we begin today's patrol. But you can see San Andreas Park Ranger livery all over this thing. Really cool looking. It's lifted up from the standard. Now, I've asked in the past, do you guys have people or departments that use the Colorado? And a lot of people have said yes. Locally here in South Carolina, I have not seen it being utilized as a police car, but I can imagine in the more rural areas and areas where there might be mountains and more hilly terrain, this thing would come in quite handy as an alternative to an F-150 or Ram 1500. So here's a look at the car. Let me turn off the mini map there. You can see it comes pretty well equipped. Blue Ghost has done a great job there with a lot of different options, including light racks. You can get it with or without the bumper. So of course, if you want to download any of the mods I use, go to discord.gg/ftm. There's a mod list there. So I think I want to look at the interior first. That's where we'll start it out. You can see no steering wheel on this particular model. I just don't know that it's included. We've got a laptop there that looks like actually a MacBook perhaps. Infotainment system. We do have a partition in the back. Airbag. See, there's a Blue Ghost symbol logo. Let me hop out of the car here and look inside. Sometimes we can see a little more detail, and yes, we can. We got sign control system down there as well. Almost looks like a tablet setup, maybe an iPad type situation going on there. You can see all these different supplies. We got a tractor supply toolbox. You can configure your car with or without that. I'm not sure what these lines going up and down are. I don't know if they're part of the livery or not, but you can see it's the Colorado. It's going to be the V6 version of the vehicle. And let me just turn off my radio here. And we continue going around here. The trim level is a ZR2, so I think that's why it's got these tires and it's lifted a little bit.
Roger, we're heading over now.
We got the front, we got the push bumper, grill guard, whatever you want to call it, with LED lights. Do we have a tow hitch? Yeah, we've got a little hitch there at the bottom if we need to pull somebody out. It looks pretty awesome in my opinion. Let's get in the car and check out the lights. So stage one, I think. Okay, yep, it's just gonna be a stage one lighting, straight to stage one, which is perfectly fine. But this car looks pretty fantastic. We're gonna take it up to the Chiliad Wilderness, maybe take some calls, perform some traffic stops, and see what's going on up there. I think I got vocal dispatch working. Let me try this. Dispatch Lincoln 18, show me 1041 108.
1041 Lincoln 18.
So good to have vocal dispatch working again. All right, let's head up there and see what we can find out. Forgot to also mention we've got some new changes to Interaction Plus, a new updates, version 2.2.8. Technically it's in beta and it's been updated for 0.4.2. However, author notes it's only been tested lightly. That's why it's considered a beta. And if you notice any problems with this particular mod, the author asks that you go ahead on the mod page and just kind of report those issues. So Some of the changes increased default computer entry delete time to 12 minutes in .ini. Added check to make sure players using right menu to issue tickets on a traffic stop. No more infinite walking animation. Fix the bug causing welcome message to be displayed when going off duty. Remove game pause from evidence storage function. Should stop crashes with LSPDFR and LSPDFR plus ambient spawns. And fix EUP compatibility. You no longer can get officers' IDs or observations. That's great. Sometimes we'd be observing an officer, which really is not the purpose of whatever stop we're on, and it would be weird. They'd be under the influence or something like that. So we are off Calafia Road in Mount Hosea. We're near the Chiliad Wilderness. We'll be patrolling the area, taking some call-outs and seeing what we can find. What I want to do first, I think I'm actually going to flip around here, drive up this way. We'll test some of these off-road capabilities of the Colorado. This car is pretty cool. The Colorado was just redesigned not that long ago. This guy have a gun. Okay, just hiking. I thought he was open carrying a weapon. So we have a lot of hikers here today. It is a beautiful day out, sunny. The weather's perfect. We've got a high of about 73 degrees, so we're gonna see a lot of activity out here, and we're just here to make sure the people enjoying the wildlife are safe and the actual wildlife itself is safe from those people. So we want to keep that interaction pleasant for everyone and make sure everyone has a really great experience. Oh, we got people racing up and down these trails. I'm gonna go ahead and pull one of them over. And they're going way too fast for this part of the trail. Clearly they are racing. I'm gonna go out there with a dirt bike. The ATV actually stopped for me.
1023, hotel view.
People actually will walk up and down this particular road, so that's why I'm pulling them over. Dispatch Lincoln 18, show one stopped off Cassidy Trail.
Roger that.
He's got no helmet. The dirt bike is legal to use off-road. That's fine. So let's have a chat with him. What's my name? Alyssa.
Hello.
How you doing today, sir? I'm Park Ranger Alyssa. Do you know why I pulled you over today, sir? Your speed. You're driving through these roads way too fast. We got a lot of hikers out here. I'd hate to see you actually hit one of them. Me reckless? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead, get your license and insurance, please, sir.
License.
Do you have those for me?
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gray. Is this your vehicle, sir? Oops. It is in my name. That would mean yes. And is this address current? Yeah. Okay. All right, hang tight, buddy. Loadout for the park ranger. It's a little varied compared to our normal layout. We do have a shotgun, mainly for wildlife. We have a mountain lion or something try to attack us. We got that police computer, so we're gonna use it to look them up here. Mr. Gray, he's got a valid license. He's not wanted. He does have a concealed permit for handguns. However, he has not notified us he is carrying, which if he were, he is required by law. He's got 2 citations, failure to keep driving log. So maybe he is a truck driver for his full-time job, and he's got a trespassing on a train track. I want to head over to the vehicle database. Are we pulling anything up on the Sanchez? Somehow we're pulling it up. We don't see a visible license plate. Maybe we're checking off the VIN. It's going to be insurance status valid, registration valid, not stolen. So that's all good. Okay, I want to try one thing here. I'm not sure if it'll work, but with a latest LSPDFR update, we're able to check VINs with the Police Smart radio. So is this an option? Check VIN. Can I check the VIN? Because this would be a case where we would need to actually check the VIN because there is not a visible license plate. I just don't know if it's going to bug up the game. We got a VIN, and there's a VIN, 85 Jacob Lincoln Nora 770. And if we go back into the computer, I'm sure that's going to match the license plate attached to it that we pulled up. Yep, that is going to pull that up. So what we're going to do here is we will go ahead. I'm going to write him a citation for the speeding here on this property. It's just going to be a 1 to 10. This is going to be a motorcycle speeding. We'll do under 15. And I just don't want him to continue to do this. It's just not safe. All right, Mr. Gray, here's your information back. You're going to take it for the speed, $215. Not an admission of guilt. However, indeed, I need you to sign this ticket, show you received it. Watch your speed back here. If I see you racing with that ATV again, I'm going to pull him over as well. He was lucky he stopped, and you were unlucky that you continued to drive. That's why I focused on you. Any further questions for me? All right, sir, here's your ticket. You're free to go as soon as I get back in the vehicle, okay? You have a nice day. Doing traffic stops with the park ranger. And off he goes. Not giving a care in the world. Dispatch Lincoln 18, we'll be back code 4.
10-4, copy that.
Man, I really miss vocal dispatch. I didn't realize how much I'd gotten used to it. So it's good to have it back. The issue was I just didn't have the proper mic set up for the voice recognition thing. And the other guy just left his ATV here? Really? Let me take a look at this. We'll see if I can get a... this one's actually got a plate number. He really just left it here. You can't just park here on the side of the road. Requesting plate check. It's going to be 63 King Ida Henry 825.
Target license plate. 63 King Ida Henry 825. No 1099.
Okay, I'm just gonna give him a ticket, parking ticket. Weaving off the side of the road. It's not reported stolen or anything. These guys are just not behaving well in this area.
In Rattown Canyon. Target vehicle license plate. 63 King Ida Henry 825.
All types of issue.
Control.
Dispatch, show me back 10-8.
10-4, copy that. 1 Lincoln 18.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Dispatch Lincoln 18, show me on scene.
Roger that. 1 Lincoln 18.
All right, you can clearly see we've had a vehicle go off Cassidy Trail into the river, and now it's just kind of stuck there. So what we're gonna try to do is get it out of here. Obviously, we don't want a car in the middle of the river. That's not good for the environment. Car appears to be empty. Let me just make sure. Sir, female, sir, lady, ma'am, is there anybody in the car? Can anybody hear me? Okay, looks empty. Let's see if I can get a plate check from here. See if it's stolen. Dispatch Lincoln 18 requesting plate check.
10-4.
Requesting plate check. Let's get a little closer. Requesting plate check. It's going to be 21 Sam, Paul, Adam, 190.
Target license plate. 21 Sam, Paul, Adam, 190. No 1099.
Copy that, dispatch. I'm going to take a look in the car since it's already open. Just make sure I don't see anything illegal standing out. And then what we're going to try to do is request a tow service to come and pick this thing up. But this thing is gonna be completely flooded. You can see the water just coming through there. We've got a printed article about a recent heist at Vigelico, a post-OP employee badge in the name of the vehicle owner. Interesting. And several empty vials containing a white powder residue. Okay. So we've got that. Let's get the tow truck. Dispatch requesting tow truck. I think we're going to have to get the one with the actual arm on it to get it out of here.
Assistance required in Cassidy Creek.
What I am going to do is I'm going to see if I have some type of drug kit to test the white powder residue. It's not a large quantity of drugs. It's actually just a residue of some empty vials. But I will be curious to see if that is something that comes back as positive. And look at that. Easily gets that taken care of. He is a pro at doing that. You know what? I wonder if... Wait, somebody... Are you running towards me? Is everything okay? Alright. Have a good day. You going on a jog? I can appreciate that. Alt T. There you go. Store evidence. I'm going to type in white powder residue. See if that does anything. So this was the new update with Interaction Plus. It no longer freezes it like that. Now it just continues to do the little store animation. I think it's kind of cool. White powder residue. I'm gonna see if this can be tested or not. I keep doing that. Do we have anything for testing? Nothing. So it looks like the residue we found in that car is not enough to be tested for. I'm gonna see if there's a log in here for the vehicle. It does not appear so. I wish Computer Plus would continue to keep information on file even after the vehicle or the person has left the scene. That would come in real handy, because then I could look at the vehicle, find the owner, and then we could go about contacting the owner and letting them know, hey, we found your car in the middle of the river. Was this you doing it? Was your car stolen? Did somebody borrow your car? And try to get down to the bottom of what is happening, because something there is not quite right. I'm going to notate empty vials with white residue were found, but we could not confirm it was narcotics. Could be anything, honestly. Okay, so that's gonna be it for that car in the middle of the road, and I think I'm gonna end the patrol here. What do you think about the Colorado Blue Ghost? He always does some very interesting police cars. I really enjoy his work. Leave him some feedback down in the comment section below if you want, and I'll catch you guys on the next patrol.